What if I told you that after watching this video, you'll never look at your own potential the same way again? This is not just another motivational pep talk. This is the eye-opening speech you've been waiting for, the truth bomb that shatters every excuse you've been clinging to and exposes the power, grit, and focus that lies untapped within you. If you've ever pressed snooze and told yourself tomorrow, or felt like a total imposter, brace yourself. You're about to challenge everything you've ever believed about growth, pain, and what it really takes to become unstoppable. Hey, welcome to the Growth Mindset Project. If you're serious about growth, resilience, and mental transformation, smash that subscribe button right now and tap the notification bell. You don't want to miss more eye-opening speeches that keep shaking your limits every single week. Let's dive in. Picture this. It's 4 o'clock a.m. The alarm rings. Your mind whispers, "Stay in bed." And for most people, this is where the story ends. Dreams dissolve into sleep, and goals become nothing but empty talk. That right there, the start tomorrow mentality, is the trap that locks you out of your own greatness. That internal battle is more real than any competitor you'll ever face. Most people are experts at talking themselves out of action. It's easy to feel good about what you might do, posting, daydreaming, making plans. But actions? Real growth? That only happens the moment you decide to take just one more step, when everything inside you screams to quit. Here's the eye-opening speech most people never hear. You're only ever one step away from becoming a quitter, but you're just as close to transformation. The deciding factor? It's brutally simple. When everything hurts, when your mind tells you to stop, ask yourself, can I take just one more step? Unless you're truly finished, unless you literally cannot move forward, the answer is almost always yes. True failure isn't falling short. It's choosing not to rise again when you still could. I've learned something powerful over the years. The human mind, your mind, adapts to whatever standard you repeatedly set. What seemed impossible last year, if you keep pushing, soon becomes just the new normal. When you train yourself to ignore quitting, to push for just one more repetition, one more hour, one more attempt, you discover a capacity you never imagined you had. Every day you refuse to break. You reset your limits, making yesterday's mountain today's warm-up. But there's a catch. Real growth almost never happens in the comfort zone. In fact, pain and adversity distort your vision. When you're hurting, stressed, pushed beyond the brink, your mind screams for escape, for the path of least resistance. That primal part of your brain isn't wired for greatness. It's wired for survival. So you gravitate back to safety, even when it means selling yourself short. The eye-opening speech. Here is that we are all born underdogs at something. We all wrestle with weakness, setbacks, and doubts. Nobody wakes up built to win. Success is a process, not a birthright. The difference? Some decide to grind through the discomfort. Others get stuck in wishing and waiting. Your brain is the ultimate weapon, but only if you learn to control it instead of being controlled by every tired, scared impulse it throws at you. Are you finding this opening up new possibilities in your mind? If so, hit the like button and drop a comment below about the step you've been avoiding. Seriously, write it down. You'll remember it better, and so will I. Now here's the next truth bomb most people run from. When you're facing relentless obstacles, whether it's physical, mental, or emotional endurance, the only way forward is to outwork the problem. You hit a wall? Read again. Still stuck? Write it out. Still failing? Try another approach. You repeat and repeat and repeat until your mind finally accepts that giving up just isn't an option. Consistency beats defeat every single time. I've stood on the edge of total inability, rock bottom, no talent, no skill, none of those natural advantages people love to envy. The world throws barrier after barrier, learning disabilities, physical setbacks, haunting genetics, family dysfunction. Here's the eye-opening speech. Your past, your pain, your limits. They can shape you, but they do not get to decide how far you go. Only your willingness to face the hard work does. Every breakthrough comes from sacrifice. It's about asking yourself, what are you willing to give up, to give everything, to see who you really are? Most people only use the tiniest fraction of their potential because real focus, laser-like, relentless focus, is so rare. But focus is a skill, and skills can be built. There is a direct relationship between confidence and how competent you've become at surviving the hard stuff. Not the fake self-esteem you pump yourself up with. I'm talking about earned belief. Belief built by stacking real proof, by surviving and solving problems that once broke you. Look back at the hurdles you've cleared, the brutal lessons survived. That's your ammunition. Build on it. It doesn't happen in your happy place. Real confidence, real self-worth, is forged on the kitchen table at midnight when you've been failing for hours and choose to go on anyway, knowing you might keep failing, but refusing to settle. That's the fire. Before we keep going, a quick reminder to drop a like if this is landing with you, subscribe if you haven't, and leave a comment about the beast you're ready to face head-on. That's how we keep growing together. Now, the real eye-opening speech has nothing to do with comfort and everything to do with honesty. Most people lie to themselves every day, hiding, editing, running from the hard truths. But the ugly, uncomfortable zone? That's where the real you is hiding. You don't find toughness inside your comfort zone. You find it when everything inside you wants to run, but you stay and face the storm. And let me drop a truth that will clear your mind. Everyone around you, everyone you've ever admired or envied, they're hiding their struggles just like you. They are not better. They are not different. They have simply hidden their failures, or faced them, better than you have so far. Real power comes when you finally stop caring about their opinions, stop letting their projections into your own mind, and reclaim the authority to direct your own growth. Most people quit, not because they are weak, but because their minds are so loud with doubts, outside judgments, and clutter that they can't find the bandwidth for discipline. So, organize your mind. Declutter. Make space for focus, discipline, and consistency. Only then do you build the foundation for true, lasting transformation. Remember, what drags most people down in life is not their own failure, but the opinions of others they let settle inside their heads. You may get told you'll never make it by experts, friends, random strangers, or even family. People will project their own limitations onto you and try to drag you back to mediocrity. Your job is simple. Refuse to let them become the puppeteers of your destiny. You've just experienced an eye-opening speech, one that most people spend decades running from. If you want more unfiltered, uncomfortable, and absolutely transformative truths about unlocking your core potential, check out our other videos and hit the bell so you never miss a wake-up call like this again. Your new life starts the moment you stop running from hard truths and start running through them, one more step at a time.